Hello, everyone. Welcome to eLearnChat, where it is all about learning. My name is Rick Zanotti, and I'm joined today by the wonderful co-host friend. We also call her magical. It's Dr. Susan Nash. How are you, Susan?
I'm fine. Last week at this time, I was in Denver, Colorado. It was very nice.
At the Heights. You were in the Heights, 5,000
Yes.
feet above whatever. So, well, welcome back. You got more air now in your lungs. You're ready. You're home, right?
Absolutely. But
Yep.
It was a great break.
That sounds good. Well, we've got a great guest today, and also we've got Harold Muliati. He's our video producer today. He is behind the scenes, but he is mic'd up. Hey, Harold.
Hello.
And our guest today is Veronica Diko. She is from Belarus, coming to us actually from Belarus. And she works for a company called Grinfer out of the Netherlands in Amsterdam, which is a content provider. And her job is kind of partnership manager of all the partners that they have. So here we go.
This show is sponsored by Relay Corporation. Visit us at www.relaycasts.net. Thanks.
And we are back, and in that, what we call center position of power. You didn't know you were going to be in power today, did you, Veronica? It's
Not
Veronica.
really.
It's Veronica Diko. How are you, Veronica?
Hi, I'm great. Just a little bit excited by coming here tonight. Yes,
Oh.
it's tonight with us.
Well, it is tonight for you, and it's morning for us. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning where we are. I think it's 11 o'clock where, no, are
It's
you 2
noon.
o'clock? You're two
It's
hours
noon.
from us.
It's noon where I am.
That's right. It's 12. But anyway, Veronica, we're glad to have you on the show today. I met you on LinkedIn. I think you connected with him and we started talking, and I thought you would be a good guest to talk about the things you're doing and all that. So tell us a little bit about what you do with Grimford.
Thank you for inviting me here tonight.
Okay.
And yes, we met on LinkedIn, and I was looking for people, to network and to communicate, because I work for Grinfer, which is an online marketplace for hosting and selling online courses. So what we do is we provide an opportunity for people who have their own online courses or who can provide one-on-one consultations or coaching to get to the learners and to sell their courses to the people who are interested in obtaining new knowledge. And there was a moment, we started just 2 years ago. We're a new company, and we've made a long way to be who we are and what we are, but we still have a long way ahead of us to improve.
Well, that's great because you won't be bored.
Oh, we won't be.
Too much exciting things happening. Now, was the company founded in Amsterdam? Is your team in Belarus, or is it also in Amsterdam? Is it split?
It is split. The company is based in the Netherlands, and we have some management and some team members there. And then it is the post-COVID or probably COVID times. So there is, not that necessary to be on the office, to be the whole team in one place. So the company is pretty friendly to people from other countries, and this is how I got here.
It's great. That's really good. Now, you were telling us before that this is your first actual experience in the e-learning market, in the e-learning world. How do you like that?
I do. I actually wanted to become a part of e-learning for quite a long time because I'm the person who likes to learn and who likes to gain new skills and new knowledge. And I do take some courses, online courses myself. I am a part of e-learning from the other side. And Grinfer gave me an opportunity to be inside the e-learning, to see how it's going here and what it can lead to in the future.
That's really interesting. So I'm not familiar with Grinfer, and I'm very interested because there are all kinds of opportunities. I was just wondering, which kind of courses are most popular right now?
That's a good question, because when the company was started, the team members who were found in the company, they noticed that there were so many kinds of training on the market about, about sales, about marketing, about work and working harder, working better, about achieving things, and there were not that many courses on that could help people keep the work-life balance, to do something interesting during their leisure time. So Grinfer emphasized the categories that reveal the creativity of people, like photography and design, that helped people obtain new hobbies like painting, drawing, or playing musical instruments, to take care of people's minds and bodies, like personal development category, and health and fitness, and then everything that can be related to TikTok and Instagram, because it is very important to people nowadays. So those are actually the most popular categories, because many people are interested in them, and we have really great courses on those topics.
Well, that's great. So it's a combination of a lot of self-help, self-development type courses.
Exactly. So one can start, taking the course in photography to learn how to make better photos, and then it can lead to a whole new profession, for example, and the whole new vision of the world. So I think that's wonderful.
It is. And think about it this way. Lynda.com. Remember Lynda.com, which is now LinkedIn Learning? Lynda.com started as one room in a little school room, and then she went to 2 rooms. She was a teacher. She taught photography, graphic arts, Photoshop, all of that. And I think when she sold the company 20 years later or 25 years later, she made $1.2 billion.
Oh, whoa.
Starting from a
To be
little
honest-
place. Yeah, it's amazing.
To be honest, I've never heard about Lynda.com.
Have you
Probably
heard of
that's some.
Well, have you heard of LinkedIn Learning?
Yes, I do.
That's
I have
Lynda.com.
heard-
That was
Yeah,
Lynda.com.
I know.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that because I did some research when I joined Grinfer, to see who are the players on the market, and to understand who are other companies that do pretty much the same what we do. I mean, they engage people into e-learning and give a chance to get new skills.
Yes.
But I've never heard about Lynda.com, and I think probably that's some kind of a cultural differences, and that's just it.
Yep. And
Well,
then
I
we'll talk
think
about.
probably.
Go
Well,
ahead,
maybe
Susan.
it's because what you see now is LinkedIn Learning, but it doesn't actually say that it acquired
No.
Lynda.com several years ago. I think maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's been
But-
about 5 or 6, and they've grown it even more. So it's pretty amazing. Yeah, she did well considering just basically an independent school teacher or teacher, and so yes, for your company, well, the sky's the limit. Really, it's however far you want to go, you'll go.
That's pretty much how we see it. We want
Yeah.
to fly high, and we are doing our best to achieve that.
That's great. Now your English is very good. Where did you learn English?
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate your opinion. I learned English at school. I started probably when I started school, and then I did the university course. I had the course of English at the university, and then I had a chance to come to the United States on the Work and Travel Initiative.
Good.
And drumsticks here, I was in Colorado.
Nice.
Yeah, so I spent 2 summers in Colorado speaking to people, working, traveling, enjoying
That's
the
wonderful.
nature.
That's great. No, you learned well. I could tell because I catch a little bit of the more formal English, but I also catch the American. So it's a little bit of that combination. And I was thinking, your English is very good. And so that's great because you can communicate with everybody. Are the courses you folks do, are they in any specific language? Are they in English? Are they in other European languages? Or is it a combination?
Well, when we started, we were thinking about the audience that we can that we can reach. And what we were thinking about is that English is the best language to,
Okay.
to get to more people, because everybody speaks English now. I mean, many people in different countries all over the world. So most of the courses on the platform, they are in English, and
Okay.
this is like the main criteria for us. But we also have courses in different languages if there is a demand in that. For example, we have several authors who are from Italy, and their courses are in Italian. But in the future, we of course we plan to develop, to grow, and we will add more languages, and we plan to do some localizations, to get to more people in the world, and to have them get new skills and new knowledge.
Well, I always find it funny when people say a course is in Italian. I keep thinking of the hands moving. It's just part of the culture.
It sounds. I saw one of the courses, and I had no idea what the expert was talking about.
Yeah.
But what I really liked is that was so emotional. That was so, so passionate, probably.
Yep.
And I don't know. Maybe that was a boring topic, or maybe that was a very exciting topic.
But they made it exciting. Yep.
Yes.
Well, so I have a specific question about how you get the instructors, and do they work with you to develop a course, or do they how does that work? Do you use specific subject matter experts, or do you just do everything in-house?
We do not do in-house to start with. We have a great manager with us. I need to say that. Her name is Ksenia, and she is simply amazing, because she is looking for people who have their courses on the topics we have here. And she communicates with them, and they discuss if they're interested to come to us, and they usually are. And what we do is, one of the plans is that they already have the courses, and they join the company. They join us with their courses. And the other one is that sometimes when she's on the call with them, she understands that the person does not have a course, for example, now, but during the conversation, they understand that this or that topic might be relevant, might be interesting. And then this particular expert creates a course for our platform, and this is great.
Is it a video course?
Mostly, yes. Most of the courses are video courses. We have them with the minimum length of 30 minutes, but there is no limit here. It depends upon the author. They can do 30 minutes, they can do 2 hours, they can do 5 hours, they can do it like forever.
Okay.
But nobody does that, actually. Forever. But yes, they are video, and we allow to attach some files like audio files or PDFs or images to make the learning process better.
Nice.
And do they have questions at the end, or how are the learners assessed? Do they do some kind of quiz, or they create a product?
It depends upon the course, because if we talk about the painting and drawing courses that we have here, some of them are, their names are something like paint a flamingo in watercolor. So this is the course about how to paint a flamingo in watercolor. And at the end of the course, the learner has his or her own painting that they can share with the author, or they can share with us, or they can, put on Instagram and tag us. Or if this is a course on design, that might be a specific project that they do during the course. They are mostly for fun and for leisure, so there is no necessity to assess themselves. But some of the authors do some workbooks, or they do multiple choice tests to make sure that people understand what they are learning.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun platform.
we see there is the necessity in the modern world to make the learning process more engaging and more interesting to the learners, because there are so many distractions in the world that people get bored and they just leave the courses. So what we are thinking to do is to add some interactivity to help them learn and help them obtain new skills. But this is the plans to be in the future, because since we are a pretty small company and a pretty new company, we have a lot of plans ahead of us.
Oh, that sounds good. And if people want to become a partner with you, would they be calling you?
Yes, they will be calling me.
Okay.
I'm
And below, we'll have your contact information on LinkedIn. So if people want to reach out to you on LinkedIn, they can. So just to help Veronica out here, which she doesn't need help, but if you're interested in becoming a partner with Grinfer, get a hold of Veronica, and her LinkedIn is below, and just take it from there. I think it'll be a good conversation, and it sounds like some great opportunities.
I am happy to talk to anybody, and I am happy to find new partners. This is actually what I do. I talk to many people, I collect feedback, I learn more and more about e-learning, about online courses, and I'm looking for those who are interested in different kinds of collaborations. Those could be, like guest postings on our blogs. We have a blog actually on the website. Or those could be taking part, for example, in a YouTube show. Yeah, which is good for both of us. Like, you have a content and you have a speaker, and I have a chance to speak about the company.
Sure.
Or doing some nice integrations or some marketing opportunities. So we are absolutely open to let the world know about us.
That's great. Susan,
So
got
this
content?
is really exciting. Yeah.
Got
So
content,
in terms
Susan?
pardon?
Do you have content?
I do.
She does.
Yeah. I was wondering, so to get started, somebody would just contact you, and then a partner means either a content provider or maybe even someone who helps bring students in, I guess.
Yes, that's actually both opportunities. There is a third one. The partner can be somebody who can bring authors to us.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, so we are open to many partnership opportunities.
That's wonderful.
That's why I was thinking of you, Susan, too, that you have a lot of content and know a lot of people.
This is true. I mean, I do know a lot of people. In terms of content, it just depends on the topics or the interest. So I guess there's a revenue share. Is that how it works for the authors?
When we launched Grinfer, this is what we started with. That was a revenue share, because it's still a business, and we need to make money, and we need to develop a business, which is more important. So yes, we didn't have any kind of subscription or any payments for the authors to register and upload the course, but we practiced a revenue share, which was 60-40. So our authors could set up a price themselves. Absolutely, they are absolutely free to do whatever they want to their courses, and they set up a price. And when somebody bought a course, the author got 60% and we got 40% of the course price. However, it could raise up to 75% for the author. But for now, we have changed the model for a very modern one, because, the whole world is using this. And I think it is more perspective. It might be. This is a subscription, but it's not subscription for the authors. There is subscription for the learners. So when the learners come to our website, they have a chance to subscribe. And when they subscribe, they get access to all the courses that are on the website. So there's a library of more than 1,200 courses, and they get access for a month for any course they have. And what we do here is that at the end of the month, we see the money that has come from subscription, and the 40% of them is shared between the instructors according to the time that users spend watching the courses. So we see it as a great opportunity for everybody. I mean, for the learners to learn more, because they can, they can check more courses to understand what they really like and what they not. And we see it as a great opportunity for the authors because they can collect more feedback and they can see what people actually are interested in.
Yeah, that's very similar to the LinkedIn model, that what they do for LinkedIn Learning, where it goes as a subscription and then the authors get percentages depending on how popular a course is, how many people look at it, how many don't. And it seems to work out pretty well.
Well, everything in the world works this way. Like whenever you install an app from the market, most of them work on subscription. Yeah, if you want to watch, I don't know, Netflix, for example, it is on subscription. Like everything is on subscription.
Yep. Yep, it's
That's
an interesting
really good point.
Yep. And in a way, it's a lot easier, too, because one thing I didn't like, I used to be on Udemy, and we had content on Udemy, and I didn't like the fact that every course was pretty expensive sometimes. And so if you want to learn 5 different things, now you're spending 7 or 8 times more than you would on a subscription. And you're limited to what you can learn, or you're limited to how much you want to spend. Whereas with the subscription, you have your subscription, and then you can take whatever you want, and that actually made more sense. They don't do it that way. So yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was thinking about it just before the show because the subscription gives a great opportunity for people to understand if the expert, matches them. If they understand the expert, if they understand the material. Because before that, when we had the revenue share system, there was pretty much like on Udemy. When I come to the website as a learner, I see the landing page for the course, I see an intro video, I see the course description, and I have like 3 to 5 minutes to understand if this expert can help me to get the skills he or she promised, and sometimes the course description is not the one that makes me want to buy or gives me clarity in what is going to be there. And subscription gives the chance to try to test, and then decide whether I like it and would like to move on, or I don't like and would like to learn something new for that money.
Yep,
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah, I totally agree as well.
Yeah, it sounds exciting. It sounds fun, and it's something new. And now, do you charge in euros, dollars, or whatever people pay in?
We charge in dollars.
Okay.
Yes. I don't really know what to add on this topic because it's in dollars.
Dollars, okay. Make it easy. That's funny. Because sometimes things are in euros, or they can be in something else, or you do PayPal or whatever, and then they convert it to whatever currency. Okay, that sounds good.
Our authors can add PayPal information to the website, or they can give us their bank accounts information to add the money straight to their bank accounts.
Right.
So this is pretty comfortable for all of them, so they don't need to do any extra movements to partner with us.
Now, are you going worldwide right now? If anybody can come in from any part of the world?
Absolutely. If they speak English, they can come from any part of the world.
That's fun. That's exciting. Do you have people from all over the world?
There is an internet connection also.
Yeah. Now, do you have people?
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, how many countries do you know are going right now to the content?
You mean how many countries do provide the content, or
how many people, how many subscribers from around the world do you have, or from different parts of the world?
Yeah, I see. We have like 100,000 subscribers worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I cannot say like from what countries they are from. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just curious. It sounds interesting to find out where people are coming from.
I know that most of the learners are from the US.
Really?
They are from the UK, from Australia, There are learners from Europe, but I don't really know the percentage. So
Yeah, that's interesting, though. Susan?
That's wonderful. Well, I think what's interesting too is it just depends. I think that exactly how the people can apply the content in their country. So that probably makes a big difference. And if you're using content generators from and producers from those countries, then they're probably pretty aligned. And they can do their own marketing of their own products as well. So they'll use social networks to promote their own courses, which is good.
our authors, we do help them with promotion because we need to promote ourselves to make more people know about us, and we really like to promote the categories that are very popular on our website, for example, because we really do believe in our product and we do believe in what we do. So we pay a lot of attention to helping our experts to find their perfect learners. So for now, for example, we are doing promoting categories like photography or drawing. We pick up the best courses and create a separate landing page for them. And then we have all the library of courses from that category on that landing page. And we do some advertising, we attract traffic there. So when people see that landing page, they can see what we can offer. So they understand that they have a choice, and that's a great choice, actually.
That's great. Harold, anybody in the chat room yet? Not at the moment. Yeah, it's a work day, so people aren't in usually early. I think this is great. And, we wish you the best of success with growing that business and with the work that you do and everything else. And I'm so glad you joined us today. And it wasn't that bad, was it? She was a little bit nervous before. I don't believe it. You don't sound nervous at all. You don't sound nervous at all.
That was my first time. I was.
So we're glad again, Veronica, that you joined us. And again, if you're looking for information on how you can become a partner or take courses or whatever else, just get in touch with Veronica or go to the website. And if you want to subscribe, go to the website and take courses. Learning is a good thing. It's amazing. A lot of people go, why do I need to learn more? Because you'll be better for it. It's a lifelong thing. If you get to a certain age and go, I know it all, you don't know that much. So keep learning. It's good for you. So Veronica, and again, we wish you the best. And hopefully we'll see you back on the show another time. Tell us how things are going and share some of Grinfer's success. That would be fun for everybody. And again, if you're watching the show, please subscribe, leave feedback. Again, Veronica's content is below her a way to connect with her. So definitely do that. And again, thanks for coming on. Susan, as always, a pleasure. And we will see you all next week on eLearnChat. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you, Veronica. This is great.
Thank you for having me here. That was a pleasure. And I will be happy to come to you again.
Sounds great. Our pleasure. Bye, everyone.